Let's see. There we are. Good morning, Facebook. I decided to do something different this morning. We're going to go live in like literally just 1 minute on the radio. I know we already live here. Like everybody always be like, I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes to let everybody come in. No, that's not what we're doing here. We're waiting till 11:30 so the show goes live on podcast.
Okay, all right.
I just wanted to let y'all in early. I'm going to give an official oh Lord, where's my paper? An official greeting from Miss Shavon.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that on the radio. I feel like it's doing it twice. But, this is Shavon Nelson. I'm sorry, you didn't want to do it.
I can't hear you. I hear music.
I'm sorry. Well, she can't hear.
All right, okay. I'll read your mouth.
Wah, 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 wah. Well, the music is about to stop just a little bit. So, but she is jamming this morning. Got me ready to get up and dance. Oh wow, you really can't hear anything.
Is it too loud? I just hear music.
That's all right.
You good?
Yeah, we ready.
Okay, here we go.
Boom.
Okay, I hear the radio thing. Okay.
Y'all can't hear, but it's my show music playing in the background. Find it on my page if you want to know what that sounds like. It's beautiful. Good morning, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of We Are Not So Different here on ESM Radio 89.9 FM. Thank you for joining me this morning. My beautiful and radiant host or co-host this morning is Miss Shavon. I won't give her last name because she gave me specific instructions not to do so. So Miss Shavon of, am I saying it correct?
Yes, you are.
Voluxe.
Yes.
Voluxe Beauty Care products.
Yes.
So, I want you, as usual, go ahead and get yourself comfortable in your favorite part of the couch. Get your favorite drink, whether it's Kool-Aid or Cavassier, and get ready to tune in to this good conversation.
Yes.
So, I am super excited that you're here with me this morning.
Thank you.
Super, super excited. And I want to tell y'all, so I found like this group on Facebook where it promotes Black business owners, and I was like, I want to take part. I want to be proactive. So I found a couple of them, and one of the first ones I found was Miss Shavon here, and I looked at her line of products because I'm really into like lotions and smell goods and like lipstick. As you can see, well, all y'all on the radio can't see, but y'all on Facebook can see my purple lips popping.
Yes.
I am not afraid of color, so I went and found some of her stuff, and just first of all, the names. Had me like you had me at hello. The names had me at hello. One of the first products that I saw, I think, was called Drop Your Panties.
Absolutely.
Drop Your Panties. So I actually bought the product, and when I say it is some of the creamiest, and like I have it on right now, so it's not like one of those pow punch you in the face smells like sometimes other. I'm not gonna name other brands, but sometimes other brands are really harsh with the smell. But this one is like a soft and sensual, like drop your panties. So basically, and it's creamy, and I have eczema and I have really really dry skin, and I'm not ashy. Y'all can't see me on the radio, but y'all on Facebook and other places where I post this, you can. I'm not ashy, and I'm not oily, and I'm not sweaty, and it's really great. So I love the product so much. I was like, I got to find this girl down, and she got to come to We Are Not So Different to speak to the people.
Thank you.
And here she is.
Thank you.
No problem. So I'm gonna read a slight bio. I want to give y'all a lot because I want her to be able to like expound upon some of the stuff. Let me get this little snippet right here. This is Shavon Nelson. She was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. She grew up in a single family home with her mom and her sister. Her lovely mom is over there in the studio. She's beautiful, y'all. She is the owner and the founder of Voluxe Beauty Care.
Yes.
She has two beautiful daughters. Can I say their names?
Yes.
By the name of Mariah and Mackenzie. She attended Dudley Beauty College, where she started her journey in skincare. She is a licensed nail technician and a pharmacy technician. Helping people is her passion, and being able to help with skincare is amazing. She looks forward to being a service to the world.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So before we jump into some of the questions that I obviously have about what was posted in your bio, I'm going to start off with the two same questions that I ask every single guest of mine.
Okay.
First and foremost, if you had the undivided attention of an audience of your choosing, who would be the audience and what would you tell them?
It would be the 90s babies, as we call them,
Okay.
because they fear absolutely nothing. And if they had the right guidance with them, they would be a force to be reckoned with.
Okay. So the 90s babies. I'm not a 90s baby. But it's okay. I'm not a 90s baby. But she's speaking to the 90s baby. So what would you tell them? Because they are a force to be reckoned with. What would you tell them?
Like, use that negative energy that you have towards each other and put it towards something positive, like standing up for your rights, motivating each other to do well. Like, if a brother is down, you go like, hey man, let's go work here, let's do this together, instead of being against each other. And when you're against each other, you can't get anything accomplished.
Right. I have divided cannot stand.
Yes.
Okay. So you 90s babies, you heard what she said. Use your use the negativity that some have towards one another and direct that towards a more positive endeavor. I like that. I like the fact that the first thing you did on here was come in and encourage. And my listeners know that that is what We Are Not So Different is about. Like, I wrote a book about it. That's another story for another time.
Okay.
Number 2, if you have the opportunity to speak to little bitty Shavon, let's say like 5 or 6-year-old Shavon, now you know everything that you know now, but you're not trying to do a Back to the Future, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think that 5 or 6-year-old Shavon needs to know?
That would be to listen to my mother more.
Look at Mama. I wish I could see her face. Like, are you right?
I mean, like, she's right. And I have to give her that.
It's on radio.
Being of the age that I am now, and just looking back, like, when I was a teenager, I couldn't leave from under the window, and everyone else left under the window. They had their children early.
Wait, what does that mean? Leave from under the window?
So leave from under the window. You're like, Mom, can I go outside? She's like, yeah, just don't leave from under the window. So you have to literally sit under the window. So if she looked outside, you better be under that window when she can see you.
Oh, wow. All right, then. You go outside.
Yeah,
you better be under
that window.
All right.
So, and I appreciate that. You know, having a very strong backbone mother means a lot, because a lot of children or people didn't grow up with that.
You're right.
So I appreciate that, and listening more is just something I wish I would have done, because I'm stubborn. Okay. I'm very stubborn, and it's like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. See, but still be respectful at the same time.
I was good. I'm so glad, because I was like, oh, you got popped in the mouth a lot when you was little.
I did get a lot of whoopings. Got that act right together. So
yes. Well, I mean, Mama must have did something right, because here you are. You're an entrepreneur and you're thriving. Yes. So kudos, Mama. That's right. Give them their roses while they're living.
2 snaps.
Yeah. Yes, I love it. Okay, awesome. So, one of the things that popped out most to me about your bio, are you currently still a pharmacy tech?
Yes, I am. I have been a pharmacy technician for the last 15 years. Yes.
So, funny coincidence, I was, and I'm not going to tell you where, I was a certified pharmacy technician for 14 years.
Okay.
So it's funny. Well, I was like, man, small world. I'm gonna ask you later where you work. I'm not gonna ask you on live podcast where you work, but yes, ma'am. Do you enjoy it?
I do, because I worked retail for 12 years, and then now I'm at a hospital. So I'm able to work the front end as well as the back end. So you get to see it from all aspects versus just retail, where it's just right in your face. You can't run from it. Now it's like you're on the back end, you're on the phone a lot, but you do get to mingle in with the patient. So that's a good thing. That's what I like most.
Okay, awesome. See, because I was retail, so it wasn't. I didn't have that experience. It's great. And that's what I was going to ask, was like, is like pharmacy, because that's your current.
Yes.
So that's like your, I guess, I don't want to say side hustle, because I'm not diminishing it in any way, shape, or form, but your passion, of course, is Deluxe Beauty Care. So then pharmacy is like your side hustle, right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
So Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Dudley Beauty Care. Did you know that's what you wanted to do before, or did going to this college spark like something
It
within you?
sparked in there. So my mom went to school to Paul Mitchell.
Paul
Yes,
Mitchell.
for cosmetology school.
Isn't that like, is that a brand with the white and black?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, sounds familiar.
So she would bring home like different things like a nail like polish, and then she also had a friend named Joanne, and Joanne brought me down like so many. I mean, like polish, drills, files, everything. And I was just like,
Wow.
okay, let me just do this, play around with it. And then I'm like, it's not going anywhere right now. I need some money, some stability. So that's how I winded up in the pharmacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you went to Dudley Beauty College.
Yes.
And did you finish?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I graduated last year.
Mm-hmm.
A licensed nail tech.
Yes. So wait. So when did Voluxe Beauty Care come to fruition?
So let me. Okay, so in October 2018, I was currently in nail class, and we had to create a scrub for our business. That was one of the business plans that we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I created cotton candy,
Cotton
which
candy.
is my first ever scrub body butter was cotton candy, and they loved it. And I still have my first $7 from my first sale
I
by
love
my
it.
teacher, Mr. Gerard, at Dudley Beauty College, and I put it in a picture frame, and I refused to sell it. So then from there, I started doing pop-up shops, which put me a little bit more on the map because
Okay.
I was first going by Vaughn's Beauty Scrub. And as I was sitting thinking, I'm like, I need something that's, stands out a little bit more. Vaughn is like, kind of, like whatever. So,
maybe it was your name though.
yeah,
So.
that's true.
Okay.
And then we went onto a website, myself and two coworkers, and they was like, well, what do you want your business to start with? I'm like, just put in V, for Vaughn. I didn't want to take that away.
Okay.
As soon as I seen Voluxe, I was like, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's the name right there, and I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is fairly new, 2018.
Yes.
You would never be able to tell.
Really?
I kid you not. So this is one thing, and y'all can call me bougie. You can call me whatever you want to call. But being in retail, I was a retail manager for knocking on 20 years.
Okay.
So I really value customer service. I will go somewhere, and I don't care. Judge your mama. I'm sorry, not your mama. I will go somewhere where the product is not 100%. Like for instance, I'll say T-Mobile. Sometimes their service, I was in an area in Plainfield and their service wasn't the best, and I had a lot of problems, but their customer service is what kept me. Like they were really great, really generous, would give me like stuff because to make up for the shortfall. So I will go somewhere where the product is not necessarily like the greatest, but the customer service will keep me. And when I say I've only been doing it for 2 years. The customer service was there from day one. She was friendly, she was courteous, and I'm not bashing. Sometimes we don't get that from us. I love y'all. I love y'all, and I will continue to patronize. But sometimes we don't get that from us. So it was really nice. But then I got the product and was like, yeah. Like I had no intentions to drop my panties that morning. But by the time I had applied it, I was like, well, might as well. And then she messed around and sent some lip gloss. Now, what she didn't know is I am the lip gloss queen. I love it for my lips to look like I just ate a greasy batch of chicken. Like I want them shiny. I want them popping. And I love color. Your lip gloss, it stays.
Yes.
It has lasting power. So you combine the customer service with the quality product. I was like, man, I have to get her on here because I need to hear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I'm not gonna lie. I would tell you if it wasn't.
I believe that, and I would want you to.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that I would be able to critique my work.
Exactly. Like who doesn't want feedback?
Yeah.
Like I tell my friends all the time, like don't have me out here looking stupid. If I'm tell me. Like I'm giving you that leeway.
Yeah.
So okay, cool. So, what was the most important thing that you drew or that you think that you learned from college, the Dudley Beauty School?
When I first called Dudley, to start the nail technician program, no matter how many times I called, they were always polite and very professional. You know, and like you said earlier, you know, being of color, you know, it's like we expect for them to get nasty or to have like, what, why you keep calling? I never experienced that at all from Dudley. And then the teachers that we had were simply amazing. We were taught you go through the front door of everything that you do, and you never go through the side or the back door. Because when you shortcut yourself, you're gonna end up you're gonna lose at the end.
Okay, go through the front door.
Go through the front. You do everything right the right way, no shortcuts, so that way you can appreciate it more when you make it to the finish line. Okay. So anything that comes easy to you, you're gonna lose it. Mm-hmm. So and Dudley was just, they are amazing. When I say amazing, I would recommend everyone, if you're looking for a beauty college, to go to Dudley's Beauty College.
Dudley's Beauty College is getting some raving reviews here.
Yes. They have like, they're old school. Okay, so let's just say that first.
Well, that's good. We need some more old school.
We need old school, honey, and they don't have a problem with putting you in your place. Mm-hmm. And that's what I love. Like, okay, like, the world, and you can learn from them. And they're millionaires at
mm-hmm. Oh, so they know. They got track records.
Exactly. Okay. And every person that has come from Dudley has went over and beyond. Like Michelle Obama, esthetician, she came from Dudley. Mm-hmm. The young lady that puts Oprah eyelashes on and does her skincare and esthetician, she comes from Dudley. The young lady who does Gabrielle Union eyelashes, she came from Dudley.
Okay, just lay out the receipts, Miss Shavon. Come on.
Absolutely.
All right. So Voluxe is up. You on that? You on that?
Yes. Yes.
And we're gonna be like, and Shavon Nelson, the one who does the Voluxe Beauty Care, she came from Dudley.
Yes.
Get ready. Yes. Mark my words. What's today?
Yes.
Put it on your calendars. Doggone it. It's happening. So then I would say that, would you think that your business acumen and your you decided to purposefully be polite and professional was something that you drew from Dudley?
And also being at Walgreens, that teaches you, that gives you the foundation of who you are. Yes. Yes.
I worked for them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. They give you that foundation, that work ethic. That good work ethic, like do it right the first time. You don't have to keep doing it over and over again.
Because you will do it.
Yes. Yes. When you go to sleep at night, that's why you say Walgreens.
Oh my! I
find yourself singing the commercials at home. Walgreens. So
listen. You know how I used to set the Christmas out and all this stuff? I used to have a recurring nightmare that someone made a milk instand. And I would be so mad, like, why are you putting milk on the instand? Yeah, so it's true. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one that would take it home with me. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So you went to Dudley. I might have asked this before. If I did, forgive me. So, did you go in there knowing that this was what you were going to do?
No.
Okay.
I went in there like, I'm going to be the best nail technician ever. I didn't care how long it takes me to get there, but I will get there. I have to, progress over perfection.
Okay.
That's all that matters to me. And then when she was like, well, you have to create this, at first the whole class was like, create? Wait a minute now. You didn't say we had to create it. Now this is going to be challenging. But it forced us to actually go home, sit down, and Google all day until you found what you wanted to put together. And we came back to class the next week, and she was like, wow. She was like, I am very impressed with you all.
So you didn't even, this wasn't even, it wasn't even part of the plan.
No.
She was like, I'm going to be the world's best nail tech.
Yes.
And then came out with a whole beauty care plan.
Yes.
Wow. So because I'm ignorant in this area, and I don't want you to give away your trade secrets or whatever, but like, how did you even begin to like, okay, I got to come up with a scrub. So
so I know, like sugar, granulated sugar is really good for exfoliating. So you can use like the sugar with a carry oil, which would be like almond oil, jojoba oil,
I was like, what's
coconut, what's another, like grapeseed oil. Those are really good for our skin.
They sound expensive.
Yeah, they are, but you get what you pay for.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yes. And then when you go to the like the nail shops, you will see that they will use scrubs. So I would ask like, hey, what what you got in here? And they'll be like, well, it's doing.
Oh wait,
You
no.
like, I don't understand that. So I guess I'm gonna go home and Google that and find out what that was that you said.
Okay.
And then that's how I looked up like Epsom salt and things like that, like raw sugar. That is not recommended for skin exfoliating because that will literally tear your skin off because it's huge. And see, we're so used to seeing processed food that once you actually see how it looks before it gets to the process, you're like, wow, okay. So now you understand why sometimes it's not good to go with the process, but sometimes you go with the process because the raw is just like too raw.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Okay. So we started Dudley School.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, yeah, you do want to be the greatest nail technician ever, but make this fire sugar scrub for us. Yes. So now you in the kitchen with the whisk twisting like a stir fry. And you're like, you know what? I think I could do this. So like when did you, I know you said it was called Von's
Beauty Scrub
at first.
Yes.
So when did Von's Beauty Scrub come to fruition?
That started October 27th, 2018. Okay. So my teacher was like, I have an opportunity for you. And I was like, what? And she was like, I want you to be a vendor at our soror event. And I was like, what? I was like, you for real? She was like, yeah. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for that. Like, she was like, well, you going to get ready today.
I'm so glad
and
she
I was
said,
like, okay,
ready.
I went there. I had help with two of my classmates, Renisha and Dashe. And they was just like, you going to do it. And I was like, I'm freaking out. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, how to look. Okay, so let me tell you. I went there with no business cards, no Square app downloaded. I just went there with my product, my smile, my personality, and I knew how to sell my product.
Okay.
And it was amazing. And everyone was like, you don't have any business cards? So I'm like, no. So
not yet.
Yeah. So my friend Ashay, she was like, hold on one sec. She went and got some paper, turned it on the other side, wrote all my information on the back. She started ripping it into business cards, and that's what I was giving people. And from that day, people was like, hey, they sent me an email like, hey, I purchased some body scrub from you at the event. Like, how do we go about purchasing more? And I was like, okay. Yeah, so it was a nice experience, and I was so nervous, and I just kept telling Miss Deb, like, Miss Deb, why you ask me to do it? Like, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, you gonna do it, and you gonna do it right. She's like, if you mess up, she's like, this is just your first pop-up shop. So my first pop-up shop was out in Alsip at a hotel, and there was people who were graduating. And also becoming in the sorority from our school. So I was like, oh my God, I'm getting bombarded with all these people. And then my teacher, Miss Fema, came out like, you got the cash app? No, the Square app. And I was like, no, what is that? She's like, put on your phone, hurry up. I was like, okay. And as soon as she said that, literally my next 12 to 15 customers
asked for Square.
Yep. And they all had credit cards. And that would have been money that I would have lost out because I didn't know. But they was on it. They were watching me as I was watching everybody else panicking like, oh my God. And they was just coming up like, you got this. You okay? Make sure you do this. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
You know what? First of all, Miss Deb, wherever you are, God bless your ministry. Secondly, I'm glad that someone had to push you because so I had a guest on. I call her Mama Kathy. I love her to death. And one of the things she said, do it scared.
Yes.
No one would ever know unless I told them. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Sometimes I get so scared because some of the opportunities that are presented to me, and I do the same thing you do. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I supposed to? And I'll go ahead and have my little panic attack, and I'll cry for like a minute, and then I'll sometimes get my husband, yes, get it together because if it's not big enough to make you scared, then you're not dreaming big enough.
Exactly. Yes.
So I hope this is going to sound mean, but hear my heart.
Yes.
I hope you have many more opportunities that scare you out of your socks. Because that means it's getting bigger, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you, like Mama Kathy said, do it scared.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Today was a fear day, actually. Last night I was freaking out. I told my mother, like, I'm about to fall on my face. She was like, just go to bed. And I was like, I can't go to bed.
Because it is? God. I was like, wait, is something happening after the show?
No, I was just like, Ma. She was like, it's just a regular conversation. I'm like,
that's it. That's all this is. We having a conversation.
That's it. That's all. Fear is a big word.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I had another guest. She described fear as just like you have this imagination of something that you don't know.
Yeah.
And we allow it to like control our decisions. But
yes.
Yeah. I'm glad that you decided to do it scared. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that Miss Dad pushed you and to go ahead.
Yeah,
and,
she absolutely did.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So 2018.
Yes.
It was first Voluxe Beauty Scrub, and then it was Voluxe.
Yes.
Voluxe Beauty Care.
Yes.
So I have so many questions.
Go ahead.
So you're like, I want to be the world's best nail tech, but now we're venturing off into something else. So does that prompt you to want to, I guess, do you want to go back to school, get more certification?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Yes. So I'm like kind of in between a rock and a hard place because I work full time, but I want to go back to Deluxe to do the esthetician program.
Okay.
Because I recently just got my certificate. Like crocheting, y'all.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's like now that I'm into skincare, I want to actually know more about skincare.
That's smart.
Versus just knowing what I already know off my own, like learn off my own basis. So I want to be able to do your facial. I want to make you beautified when you walk out. I'm shut up. Yes, come on, beautify.
She said shop. You got a shop?
Yes, girl, I'm speaking into existence.
You better. You better. Yes. Yes.
Yes, I'm speaking into existence.
You better. Yes, speak that thing as though it was.
Yes.
Voluxe Beauty Care. You need to do a voiceover.
Yes.
Voluxe Beauty Care.
Come with it,
Yes, I love it. I love it. Because, a lot of people, they would rest on their laurels. They're like, oh, I got all this business and I'm pulling and I'm doing this. But yeah, you're going to have certain people like me. But where are your credentials, though? So then you deciding, okay, I want to learn the background so that way I can have the credentials and even improve myself, self-development. Yes. And that's going to directly correlate to an improvement of your product.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, so what's the rock and hard place?
Because I want to quit my job. It just stepped out on faith. Rock and hard place, y'all. Yeah, I feel like I won't know how good I will be as my own boss unless I put 100% into myself. And right now, I'm putting maybe 65% into myself, and the rest goes into work.
Well, you just answered your own question.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you won't know what you can accomplish until you put 100% into your.
Yeah. Every day I wake up like, God, if you listening to my prayers, like, come on with it. And he kind of ruffled them these last few months, and it's like, okay, God, I'm listening. He ruffled them. I'm like, okay, I gotta critique everything that I'm doing. Like, come on, because I do nails out of my house.
Okay.
And it's like, even though it's a side hustle, you still treat it as your number one business.
For sure.
And that way you can grow from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, especially in that industry, you're going to get that word of mouth.
Yes. People
going to be like, ooh, or they're going to be like, ooh. So, it's important. So, I have some questions.
Go ahead.
Besides the whole fear of the unknown, what else is keeping you from jumping out the boat and getting on up? And
just fear.
Okay.
That's it. And it's crazy? Because I had another young lady who went to Dudley. We worked at the same place. A year ago, she told me, I'm quitting. And I was like, what? I was like, you gonna quit? She was like, I'm quitting. She quit. And that was the best thing she ever did.
What is going on here?
And when I was like, I remember a whole year ago when you told me that what you want to do. She works at the shop now. She's doing nails full time, and she just feels she's like it was a burden lifted off of her chest. Like she's able to take her son to school. She's more active in her son's life versus when we work 40 hours, then you want to work overtime, and it's like you're neglecting your kids. And it's, yes, baby, bet them eyes, honey. Bet them eyes.
Because you're literally telling yourself and the world, the people who are listening, that the reasons why you should do exactly what you're yearning in your very spirit to do.
And that's exactly what it's like. I'm playing tug of war with my spirit.
Stop.
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
Stop. If you're telling me right now that fear is the only thing that is holding you back, hey, producer.
Nope, you can say no.
Then fear be damned. I had to make sure. I almost said the SEC coming after me. Fear be damned. You hear me?
Yes.
Because you're worried about what's going to happen. But you're doing well now, right? You would say that your business is you're profitable.
Yes.
You're making a good profit.
Yes.
And that's at 65%. Imagine what you could do at 100%.
Yes.
I want you to give that some serious consideration.
Yes.
Because what you're afraid of, the only thing that is going to keep you back is yourself. Absolutely. Because you are in control. This is your business. This is your baby. And if you know 100% that you're willing to give your baby 100%, then what is it? Who else could have? You can't blame it on nobody. It's true. What's the... Okay, I'm going to get up off of that. I feel like I'm pressing a button, but I want you to just... Yes. Okay. So I was going to ask, was it difficult to break into this industry? But it sounded like you was pushed right on in.
Yes, pushed right on in. The only thing that I do see is, okay, so if we're at a pop-up shop and you have a vendor who's been around for years, and you're going to ask questions like, well, what manufacturer do you go to? It's always, I don't have a manufacturer. But clearly you do have a manufacturer. So most people don't like to share their information.
That's unfortunate.
And that's what we go through a lot. Me, and I have another young lady, she goes by the name of EC Nourish. She's in skincare and I'm in skincare. And we actually sit down and discuss like our prices. What can I learn from her? She's learning from me. And that's how we do it. And I feel like that's how you should do it versus keeping information from each other, because you don't want this person to grow. And you just have to understand what's for you is for you. Yeah. Like if you can be in Jerusalem 10 feet underwater, and if God wants you to come up, you're going to come up and you're going to get that blessing what he wants.
Where's the offering plate?
Exactly.
Pass the offering, please. Yes. She's in here preaching. Okay. It sounds like you guys are onto something though, because I bet you there are a whole bunch of other people in your very situation. Like, man, I wish someone would come alongside me and we could share resources or share, like at least share information. Yes. Maybe you need to start a group or something. Yeah, maybe
that's
a whole
idea.
coalition or something. Because I'm sure it's a lot of people out there. I was part of a what was it called? Sip, Savor, and Shop, and it was like a Black-owned community, like kind of like a fair, like a couple weeks ago in the city. And I was nervous, scared, ready to throw up. Give me my friend, and she said, "Don't forget your puke bucket." I was ready because I was scared. I had never done anything like it. But when I got there, the love was palpable. Everybody was helping everybody. It was like you said. We expect a certain kind of behavior from our own, which is it's terrible. Bad. It's but it was the complete opposite. Yes. Like they provided things that I did not expect them to provide. I had already thought of it for myself, but they were providing these things. Okay. And we were helping each other. My husband and my brother, people setting up each other's tents, and like it was great. So if you and your friend, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I mean, you could be a great resource to people out there that are just like you, trying to, and that might turn into something profitable for yourself. That's another time.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have any tips for people who are like you? Maybe you could share those tips in this group that she's about to create, or this coalition. Do you have any tips for people that are trying to break into this business, to trying to do the whole entrepreneur thing and juggling multiple things at once?
Just do it. Just do it.
Here she go again, answering her own question.
I know, right? Yes, just do it. And the number one thing that we also have to stop doing is you have to learn your circle.
Okay.
You know, meaning if you have negative people around you, you're not going to prosper. Because you
Okay.
can tell them like, hey, I want to do this, and the first thing they say is what? You're doing too much. But it's not you doing too much. It's you trying to find your way, get on
Right.
that right path. And if you have to do 10 things, you do 10 things and you be great at doing those 10 things.
Right.
So you want to be around people that's like, okay, you doing that? Yeah, girl, do this. And if you're doing that, then add this onto there. That's what you want to be around. So you can't be trying to become an entrepreneur. You have negativity around. I call them energy zappers.
Energy
Yes. Those are
zappers.
people that just like, no matter what you say, no matter what you're doing, or they're fake happy for you.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Just be hate. Just tell me to
Yes.
my face so I know where we stand.
But you have a lot of those. And you also have to be leery of the ones who pretend to be on your side. And the minute something goes wrong, they're like, I knew she wasn't going to make it anyway.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Watch my work.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so be attentive to
Yes.
your circle.
Yes.
Use some wisdom and discernment so you can see. And if you don't have it, ask. The Bible
Yes.
said you can ask for wisdom and He'll give it to you.
Yes.
Ask for wisdom. Ask for that discernment so you know who is in your circle.
Exactly.
Point out those Judases, Lord.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We don't
Bring them
want
to
to.
the light. Shine the light, God, right
Goodness
now.
gracious.
Yes.
Okay, so I would ask you if there are any pitfalls, but you named one in particular where sometimes we as a people are not as willing to share information, which kind of really sucks. Was there anything else that you ran
Yes.
into that you think?
Never be in competition with anyone. Be in competition with yourself. Yes, because if you're looking at someone else eat their ice cream, your ice cream is doing what? It's
It's
dripping.
melting.
So in the process of your ice cream dripping, you're looking over here and you licking your arm, come like Terry. No, focus on you. Do what you have to do to better yourself, and don't compete with nobody. If somebody sell make $1 million selling a product, congratulate them. Share those tears with them. Be happy for that person. Don't be jealous. Your time is gonna come. No matter how long it takes, you will get there. But you cannot be in competition with anyone else but yourself. You have to compete with yourself.
Focus on your own ice cream.
Yes.
It's melting and wasting away while you worried about.
And then you get it all on your clothes and you're like, man, I'm a mess.
And that's what it is.
That's
a
what
mess.
It is. A mess. And you get a towel, you want to wipe it off. It's not even coming off. Why? Because you're too busy being focused on somebody else eating their ice cream.
Mama, can you empty out your purse? Because she preaching. I need something that will exist as a offering basket. I hope y'all are picking all this up while she's talking. So while she's got she's doing her whole hustle thing on the whole pharmacy side, working full time, and she's working Voluxe Beauty Care on this side, and she's doing all these things. She's raising 2 babies.
Yes.
Don't forget in the intro we was talking about
Mariah and Mackenzie.
Mariah and Mackenzie.
Yes.
That's a full-time job by his doggone self. What I love about it is though, they get to see mommy hustle. They get to see what that work ethic looks like, what it will take to become a successful young Black woman.
Yes.
So I know it has to be difficult raising these 2 little queens.
Yes.
But the hustle, I want to know what's the most difficult thing in raising girls, starting a business and building your brand, like juggling.
So to be truthfully honest, that is one thing that I have a hard time with is time management.
Okay.
Because I love my children to death, and I wouldn't be who I am had I not had them.
Okay.
They push me when it's times that I just don't have it in me, and they push me. So to, give myself, my business 100%, it's a lot of sacrifices that you have to make. And I have to explain to them, like, sometimes we may not be able to go outside because mommy got to make orders. You like those nice shoes on your feet? Or you want to be able to go to the store to get what you want? Mommy got to make this money. And now, in the beginning, they were like, hey, you always doing something. You work too hard. You do this. And I'm like, well, I have to now that they're seeing it and I'm involving them. Like, come on downstairs and come help me do it.
How did you get in this kitchen?
Yes. So now it's like, okay, Mom, I can do it. So my oldest baby, she has her own collection. It's called Raya's Collection.
Hold on, I need to write this down.
Yes, it's called Raya's Collection.
Raya's Collection.
She has charm bracelets, anklets, hairpins. She's getting ready to start selling hair. Yes,
How
come
old is the
through.
baby? How
She's
old?
15.
Now listen, this
Yeah.
is 100% a product of the environment in which they're raising. You have to know this.
Yes.
Ain't no 15-year-olds out here selling hair, but your baby is.
Yes.
Got a whole collection. Come
Raya's
through, Miss
collection.
Raya.
Yes.
Raya's collection.
Yes.
I'm had a baby on the show. I had did it a whole month. It was interesting. I did a whole month of kids on the show, so I'm not joking. I might have to talk to Raya.
Okay.
Okay, so that now the kids are getting involved.
Yes.
What about Miss McKenzie?
Miss McKenzie and my niece Ava, we're in the works of creating their own line, which is called Cherished.
Cherished.
Yes, and they will be selling nail polish, lip gloss, all like little cute accessories. Yeah, so I think it's only right.
And how old is Miss McKenzie?
Miss McKenzie is 7, and Miss Ava is 4, going on 69. Four going on 69. She has a personality of out of this world to be 4.
Now, what the 4 and the 7-year-old babies know about?
Oh, they do, because they're into nails and lip gloss. So while I was thinking that they weren't observing me, they were.
Wow.
Yes.
Look
so
at
they
Mom.
will come and paint each other nails. Ava is already in. She's going to be a makeup artist, I believe, when she gets older, because she likes to paint on everything. She took a mark and created Miss McKenzie a whole face while she was sitting at her, her table. Yeah.
Okay.
So Ava's going to be the makeup stylist, and Mackenzie loves to polish. So, I have her downstairs with me in the nail salon, and we work on polish. So she loves doing it.
I absolutely love hearing this type of thing. I think it's imperative for children to learn the value of a dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so we grew up poor. So I started doing whatever I could just to get me a little taste of money. I would babysit. I remember I would help my friends' mama clean toilets and stuff just to get a little taste of money. But once I did, though, it's like, what do you want? More. Yes. So your babies, they're creating these brands, creating these businesses. They're going to see money at a young age. At a young age, I wish somebody also, and I don't know if this is something you've done yet, teach them the value of it. Can they balance a checkbook? Do they know about credit? Like, these are some things that I wish somebody would have poured into me when I was younger.
Yes.
I feel like they have such a head start
already. Yep.
Oh gosh, that's amazing. And I know that you're like super excited.
I'm very excited.
So has this been one of the most rewarding things in doing this? Watching them?
Yes. Especially Mackenzie, because Mackenzie, she has a speech she's a little bit delayed on her speech, but she has come so far. So to see her now wanting to interact with people and not being afraid to speak, it just blows my mind.
I love it. I'm trying not to get emotional here. Oh, Tiandra love the babies.
So she's like, Ma, I want to do this. Ma, let's do this. So yes, to see Mackenzie interact is just so mind blowing to me. She came a long way. A long way.
Maybe when Mackenzie feels a little bit more confident, maybe me and Mackenzie and Miss Mariah can have a conversation.
That's fine.
Because if they are serious about building their brand, I am serious about being of assistance. I am so serious. I'm really excited.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So, I was talking earlier about the body butters because there was one more that you sent me. She sent me a sample, and that's another thing. You want to sucker a sister in? Give me a sample of something to try. Because it's like, if I like it, then you got a business. You got an employee for life, employer. What am I trying to say?
A customer.
God bless your ministry. You got a customer for life. Like, think about it. So I use this brand called Shea Moisture. Because I have eczema and it's like sulfate free and it's a soft coconut smell and it's like dye free. But if somebody could make that for me, like, them bottles, they not cheap.
Yeah.
They're like $12 for one bottle. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather give that to somebody that looked like me. Where I know the money is going to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the body butter that she gave me, I can't say gave, that I purchased, the drop your panties. And then there was another one that came in a little container. What was it?
That one is called The Lies You Tell.
The Lies You Tell. Now, I don't lie, but I was getting ready because it's so, I wish Common said, I wish I could give you this feeling. Yeah. I wish I could, and I hope some of y'all, well, I'm going to tell you, let her tell y'all where she can find herself later. Yeah. But it was so, so good. So, what are the lies you tell, Lord? It's a little bitty container, so I keep it in my purse, and that's what I like.
Yes.
It's mobile.
Yes.
So, you're somebody always, your husband, your brother, somebody. Yes. I need some lotion. It's in my purse.
Put that on it.
Put that on. Yes. So, what are some of the other products like that you have?
So I have an amazing body sugar scrub.
Is it the cotton candy that you spoke of earlier?
It's cotton candy, and also all the body butters that I offer has a matching body scrub to go with it.
Ew, so there's a body scrub for drop your panties.
Yes.
So you scrub the skin, make it all soft and supple.
Yes.
Then you apply the body butter liberally. Then you drop your panties.
Yes.
So, like, do you have, like, I mean, can you, I ain't trying to give your business away, but, like, can you give us, like certain names? Or
sure, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, drop your panties. The lies you tell. Secrets, because everybody has secrets. Almond, lavender, vanilla, mango,
fruity.
Yes. I have one that's called Love Me, and I want to give you guys a special gift, and I'm gonna let you smell it.
We got gifts.
A new body butter.
So we got two different exclusives.
Yes. I'm gonna give you yours so you can smell it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give Miss Marissa hers.
Look at this beautiful bag.
So you guys can smell it. Yes.
Look! I wish I could see her face. She's like, for me. And she's got. Oh, how do you do this?
Yeah. So the young lady by the name of Makia made my custom tissue paper and my custom bags.
Okay, so I'm gonna need Makia's information.
Yes, absolutely. It's called Weave on Wheels. www.weavesonwheels.com.
Okay, what's her name again?
Makia.
Makia. We're gonna talk about Makia.
Yes.
This episode is over. Hold on, I got to smell what's in here.
Yes, honey. Yes.
What's it called? This is called Summertime.
Go ahead and smell it, girl. Smell it.
No, for real. No, I've always wondered how people encapsulate the smell of an era or the smell of a season. It's like I smell great blades of grass. I smell like citrus, like, outside citronella candles. I smell sunshine. It's summertime.
Summertime, yes.
I can't wait. Oh my goodness. What? I'm sorry, that's the microphone, y'all. Don't be mad. Oh, and this is she gave me the matching body butter. Oh my God. Yes. I'm really excited. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm taking you away from the show.
And you also have your t-shirt.
Bam. I can't wait. Okay, let me go ahead. So I'm sorry, y'all on the radio, y'all can't see, but I'm gonna post it on Facebook. I'm gonna post it on YouTube. Y'all can go back and look at all the beautiful products that she has so graciously gifted us with. And I can't get into this thing fast enough. But also, I'm gonna say while I'm opening this t-shirt, she messed around and gave me some doggone lip gloss. Now we got to talk about the lip gloss.
Absolutely.
And the colors.
Yes.
I love this black and gold. Yes, can y'all see? It's beautiful. And then on the back, she give y'all a little sneak peek. Where can you find me?
Yes.
That's where you can be found. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Yes. So. The lip gloss. Will you be venturing, because you said you wanted to do the esthetician thing?
Yes.
So will you be venturing into facial care and stuff like that?
So I have a another off brand of Voluxe Beauty Care. It's called Pretty Me Face Cosmetics.
Pretty, look at this.
Yeah.
She's gonna need an umbrella. They're gonna be subsidiaries underneath.
Yes.
Pretty face.
Pretty Me Face Cosmetics.
Pretty me
Hmm.
face.
And I have a rose face set. And also I have a face kit that is called 24K Golden Face Wash.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yes. And inside of the rose kit, you have the rose clay mask, the rose face wash, rose toner, rose moisturizer. And then today, you get another exclusive. I am creating the face mist, the rose face mist. So after you use that clay mask, you step out, get yourself 2 sprays. Look in the mirror.
Y'all heard
You're
it.
beautiful. And keep it going.
You're beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Thank
I love
you.
it. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Thank you.
I can't wait. Like I feel like you are setting the stage for something huge. Like I don't know if you've ever sat back and looked at where you already are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure mom has. She's like, that's my baby. That's
Yes.
my baby. Hercules.
Yes.
But you are setting the stage for something really huge here.
Thank you.
And no one's going to be able to take it from you because you got the background, you got the knowledge, you got the certification to go with it.
Yes.
And then you're leaving a little legacy of little women.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get overwhelmed?
Yes. This morning I felt so overwhelmed with joy. I woke up to a lot of inboxes like, hey, I want to, do this. I want to do that. I'm like, wow. So every day when I go on Voluxe Beauty Care, I always have like 7 or 8 new followers. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody's noticing me.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm just so happy. And one thing I will remain, no matter where I am, is very humble. Because God can give it to you and he can also take it away in the blink of an eye.
I'm sure Mama gonna help you stay humble. You don't have to go out, sit outside under the
that window.
Yeah.
You won't be able to see me. What you doing? I can't see you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes.
Okay. So are any of your products on the shelves in these stores?
Before the riot, I was working with 2 beauty supplies, Hollywood, which is on 95th and Hostet. And then also I have to do a follow-up with M&M Beauty Supply out in Cherville, Indiana, to follow up, just to sit down and say, hey, these are my products. Hollywood was a definitely yes, but they destroyed that store, so now I have to start over.
That's unfortunate.
It's not a problem. Like I feel like I can do it. Yeah.
So you got all these irons in the fire. I don't see anything like failure cannot be an option. You have too much.
True.
Like I believe that your children will be able to take care of you by the time 10 years down the line. So I don't know if there's anything I can do. Can I offer you advertising? I mean, the show they allow me to do commercials and stuff. Step on out. Do it scared.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I understand
the best way.
That 40-hour gives you that a certain level of stability. I get it. But no one's going to outwork you. Right. That's for your own. Yeah. So I want to give you the opportunity to shamelessly plug yourself. Tell everybody where you can be found, all your social media handles, all the goods. Where Voluxe Beauty Care.
So if you guys are trying to find me, or you can follow me on Facebook at Voluxe Beauty Care, or on Instagram as Von Nails, or my personal page, Shavon Nelson. I have a lot to offer. You guys won't be disappointed. Reach out to me via email, www.voluxebeautycare@gmail.com. I'm telling you, I have so many things that's coming out. You're going to absolutely love it.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming and spending your morning with We Are Not So Different. I'm so excited for you. I'm really excited for all of my products. This summertime. I will most certainly be using. Yes. I'll alternate that between that and dropping your panties.
Yes.
But thank you so much, and thank you for bringing Mom. I appreciate you guys coming out. I am so excited for all that is about to transpire for you.
Thank you.
I'm really looking forward to you taking that step.
Thank you.
Because I think that you know it.
Yes. It's a feeling that I have.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to sit back and just be like, you got this.
And you do. And I think you know it. And I think you got the support system that'll go right along with it. So, well, I'm just really excited for all the things that are on the horizon for you, all the things that are happening, popping off for you right now. And
Thank you.
I know I've said it multiple times, but thank you so much for joining us here.
Yes,
And
thank
we are
you.
not so different. So until next week, y'all find Miss Shavon and get y'all some Voluxe
Yes.
Beauty Care
Voluxe Beauty
supplies.
Care. www.voluxebeautycare.com.
Boom, just like that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for joining. We are not so different on ESM Radio. Love you guys. Until next week. Peace.
Thank you.
Can you clap?
That was pretty cool.
It was nice. Beautiful.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for joining us on Facebook Live.
Yes, thank
We'll see
you.
y'all next time.